We're down to just a few nights before the third edition of the Las Vegas Grand Prix, but before the Formula One cars can fly down the strip at 210 miles an hour, locals will be lucky to see their speedometer top 30. News 3 Steve Wolford is live from our News 3 Live Drive with a look at the traffic situation around the strip ahead of this weekend's race. Steve?
Yeah, that's right, Marie. It's kind of cool to be out here driving around on the track itself, because a couple, 3 nights from now, this is going to be the center of the Formula One universe. So that said, let's go ahead and show you what it looks like out here. Traffic tie-ups around the strip ahead of this year's Grand Prix, they seem to be much better. We did some driving around earlier this afternoon, and for the most part, traffic was moving through the strip corridor in pretty good shape. On Flamingo, however, traveling into the circuit itself, we hit some heavy traffic caused by a lane closure at Las Vegas Boulevard. Once we got past that spot, traffic started moving again. One thing we didn't see was very much construction equipment. Las Vegas Grand Prix Vice President Lori Nelson-Kraft says that was the result of listening to feedback from surrounding businesses after the first 2 races.
So the circuit build out for the entire race did start in September, primarily in the overnight hours. And we have really invested heavily in working with all the businesses in and around the circuit. We have taken a lot of their feedback in, and we built a construction schedule around their levels of business, what needs to take place, and really minimizing disruption for locals.
Right now, the only full street closure is directly in front of the Formula One pit building on Koval between Harmon and Rochelle. That'll remain closed through next Monday, but things will get dicey starting at 12:01 a.m. Wednesday. That's when we'll see track closures until 6 a.m., followed by another track closure later on Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. and continuing through 3 a.m. Thursday. And we are back out here live, stuck in traffic once again. But just remember, when we get into when we get into Thursday and Friday, those track closures will be extended for practice, qualifiers, and then the Grand Prix itself. So we will have a complete list of Grand Prix closure timelines for you coming up on our website, news3lv.com. So it's all spelled out there in much simpler terms, so you don't have to get confused. Back to you.
Making it easy for people to find out what they need to know. Now, Steve, there might be some drivers, though, who might just want to take it all in because it is such a cool experience. If you're not one of those drivers and you do want to stay on top of F1 traffic delays, what else can you do?
Well, that's right. And this is actually a pretty nice place to do a little sightseeing. And we've noticed a little more foot traffic. As for the street traffic itself, you can send a text to F1LV, send that to 31996. That way you'll get updates directly texted to your phone. You can also download the F1 mobile app. And don't forget about the RTC. You can call them for bus information around the circuit. And again, we will keep all of that information at news3lv.com. We got a great web page so everybody can stay clear on what's going on out here.
Lots of ways to stay informed. Steve, thank you, and drive home safe. Now, Metro Police did hold a news conference last week to provide important reminders ahead of the race. Metro reminding everyone you won't be able to carry glass bottles on the strip or outside of the casino properties starting from now through the end of the race. Police will also have uniformed officers deployed, and there will be private security working inside and on pedestrian bridges. Now to our question of the day. To weigh in, scan the code on your screen or head over to news3lv.com. We're asking, are you planning on attending F1 or any related events this week? So far, a majority are saying no.
Up next on